going to be the tarot forecast for February for the sign of Aries. So let's get started. I'm going to choose a couple of cards and then start the reading. Keep in mind this can apply to your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, as well as North Node. So in case this reading does not resonate with you, do be sure to check out the other signs for a clearer picture. I'm also taking requests for personal readings right now. So if you want to contact me for a one-on-one, a personal reading, you can drop me a message. Both the links are in the description box, so you can contact me through these channels. So let's get started. Some of you, Aries, you have been going through a major purging, a major detox cycle, almost like a rebirth process, because I see the death card showing up in reverse, which tells me this might be your past energies. You've been through a lot of worry and anxiety, Nine of Swords coming up as reverse. And there may be some regrets right now that you're going through in the present moment. And I feel like a lot of this regret has to do with something from the past, the Six of Cups. You know, this could have been somebody that you were with, this could be a romantic relationship, just a friendship, or even somebody in the family. But there is a kind of nostalgia that I pick up with you, Aries. You're thinking about the past and you're regretting about something because the Five of Cups is also showing up. This is some kind of regret where you felt like, there's this what if scenario running in your mind. What if things had worked out a certain way? What if things had been a certain way? But the universe is saying you can't keep your life on hold for something in the past. You got to move on. And I feel like the chariot also is coming up as a reversal, which tells me your energies have slowed down a bit, or they're going to slow down a bit in the month of February. A lot of you may want to do a lot of things, but the universe may slow you down a little bit, especially because you're in this period of contemplation right now, Four of Swords. So some of you may be thinking things through, analyzing your options, deciding which way to go. You're not necessarily rushing through things. And I actually feel like this is your energy, Aries. I don't think this is the universe kind of slowing you down. I feel like this is your own energy where you yourself don't want to make a harsh decision. You don't want to make a hasty decision and kind of regret it later on because you've been through your fair share of heartache and worries or anxieties or whatever it is, and you're still going through some of those regrets right now. um, but at the same time, I will say, Aries, that you are not tolerating anything that doesn't align with what you want. Queen of Swords. You're very clear about what you want in the month of February. You're very assertive about it. You're making sure to voice your concerns. If somebody should cross you the wrong way, or let's say somebody is trying to rile you up, or they're not really in alignment with what you want, you're being very clear about that and you're telling them no and you're shutting down that energy pretty quickly, which is good because Aries, you're having really healthy boundaries in the month of February, which is a good thing. You're not entertaining people who are out to derail you. You're keeping your focus and your energy intact. Again, Nine of Pentacles. You're very focused in your own energy. You're focusing on yourself. You're focusing on the energy of thriving in this universe. No matter how much of chaotic energy you may have around you, you are very clear about what you want and you're focused on your own welfare and success in life. um, I feel overall, Aries, this is a bit of a mixed bag in the month of February. You have gone through a very painful cycle of endings. I do want to do a clarification on that. What is this death card for Aries? So a bunch of cards came out. um, the Fool came out as an upright position, and the Two of Swords as a reversal. I feel like a lot of you had to make a decision in the past where you had to let somebody go or let a situation go in your past. And maybe that's one of the reasons why you're feeling a sense of regret, whether you made the right decision or not. The Two of Swords is a difficult energy, especially because um, this requires a choice. It's a painful choice to make because it's not necessarily something that you want to let go of. And I get a feeling like this had to do with a romantic interest in the past, maybe somebody you fell in love with, and you may have had to let them go because you realized they were not in alignment with who you wanted to be or the path that you are taking right now. So you may have had to let this person go. So because of that, you may have had to go through a very painful rebirth process, or like a death and rebirth process. And it may have required you to take a lot of chances. Like right now, your energy is that of the Fool, Aries, which is like a blank slate. You're ready to take risks. You're ready to look at new beginnings. It's kind of like a clean slate for you, Aries, which is good because when you have a blank canvas, you can draw whatever you want on it. So this is new beginnings, fresh beginnings for you. You're ready to take the plunge forward, which is great because I feel like you're not carrying the baggage of the past with you. So the thing is, even though you may be reminiscing about the past, the Six of Cups, right? Like you may be thinking fondly about a person, you may be wanting them, you may be wishing them well in your life, but you may not necessarily want them back, right? Like there's a saying, you may miss someone, but you may not necessarily want them back in your life. And I feel like that's your energy. You may have some regrets about this person, whether you did the right thing by cutting them off, but the universe is saying you're on the right track. Just keep going and doing your thing, and believe in miracles, believe in new beginnings. The Fool card is showing up, which is amazing because I feel like a lot of you are changing your perspective on a lot of things, not just people, not just romantic relationships, but just life in general. I feel like a lot of you are opening up to new possibilities. You're not so linear in your thinking, like only things have to go only this way or that way. You are ready to explore new options, new opportunities. At the same time, you're not taking anything, if people are trying to come at you the wrong way, or if they have some ulterior motives and just shady behavior in general, you're not really accepting it at all. um, it's amazing that you moved away from the Nine of Swords energy, which is very fear driven, anxiety driven. It's coming from a place of powerlessness. The Nine of Swords is a lot of anxiety and worry. And you moved into the space of, the Four of Swords, which is coming from a place of power where you get to do the choosing, right? This is kind of the energy of like, does this person want me, and having this sleepless nights and worrying about the future, worrying if this person cares for you. But the Four of Swords is you coming from a place of power where you are asking yourself, do you even want this person, right? Like, do you even want them in your life? Does their energy align with yours? So you are the one who's doing the choosing, not the other way around. This is from a place of power, Aries. This is coming from a place of helplessness and putting the power in the other person's hands, right? So you moved from this energy. This is in reversal. This is past energy. This is not your energy anymore. But that's where this death process came in for you, Aries, where you took back your power. You decided that you will make the choices from now on. You're not going to give somebody else that kind of power where they have the ability to control you or manipulate you in any way. So now you are doing the choosing. You are deciding who is right for you. You're not tolerating anybody who does not align with what you want. And you're very self sufficient. Nine of Pentacles. It's very positive energy. You're focusing on your money and your finances, your sense of self sufficiency, independence. You're very happy in the energy that you have right now. Do you have any regrets? Do you think about the past? Sure, like we are all human, right? Like you may be thinking about this person from time to time. You're only human and everybody does that. But does that mean you're sliding back to the past and taking them back into your life? No. You're done with that, which is why the death card came up. You're done with this person. For some reason, I feel like this whole reading has to do with the love interest, but because of that ended romantic connection that you had, that ended, you've become a completely new person. Your perspective has changed. You're ready for new opportunities. You're ready to make mistakes. You're not such a perfectionist. You're not like, oh, things have to only go a certain way, and you're not so control oriented right now, which is really good. And you're taking your time for reflection. The Chariot card is all about moving forward, and it represents the cardinal sign of Cancer, which is about taking initiative. But because this is coming up in reversals, I feel like Aries, your energy in the month of February is very much that of the observer, where you're taking a step back and seeing things for the way they are. You're not trying to take any initiative, you're not trying to make something happen, you're not trying to make the moves here, which is your signature style, Aries. Like you are a cardinal sign and you're a fire sign. You're very much about making things happen. You're ruled by Mars, which is very masculine energy. But in the month of February, you're slowing things down. And I feel like this is your choice. This is your choice. This is not something that is being forced upon you. You've taken it upon yourself to make this decision of slowing things down and seeing things for what they are, seeing things for where they are at, so that you can make very calculated, smart choices. Four of Swords, smart choices in your life, which are going to contribute to your life and just give more value to your life rather than taking things away from you. You're very selective about your energy in the month of February, Aries. You're not just distributing your energy to just anybody who comes your way. Very selective, which is how it should be. You should be selective about who you spend your energy with or who you spend your time with. Are they even worth it? You need to ask yourself those questions, and I feel like you're asking those important questions in the month of February. And I feel like this is a huge shift for you, Aries. Like, you're really coming into your own, you're really coming into your power. So that's the overall messages for you, Aries. If you like this reading, do give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, do consider subscribing to my channel. I post videos on astrology and tarot quite frequently. And if you like this video, do drop in a comment below. I love reading your comments and interacting with you. And also, if you'd like to book a reading with me, drop in a message through the links below, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I'll see you in my next video.